Hello everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 4 video. We are in the basically the spaceship, the Vectron, and we're in Austria. We are on the Vorarlberg. It doesn't just look fantastic. It is a really nice looking train, the Vectron. I thought we should have done it in OBB livery actually. I've seen one on the Creators Club. But yeah, here we are. Whereabouts are we at the moment? We're in some massive yard. Where's this? Okay, this bit here. Wherever this bit is here. Yeah, so we're here at the moment. We're going to be making our way up to Lindau. So I think it's about 20 minutes or so, this one. So let's get set up. Master key. Now we can do the horn. Ready? Love the horn on this. We'll set the reverser to forward. Just click the little fancy button. Get all of these sorted. Yeah, do that. Got to come to here, haven't we? And set the lights up. Or do we? No, do that. Where were signal lights? Oh, signal lights. There we go. Oh, do we have to do it? We'll do headlights anyway. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it? Really, it's all right setting this one up. PZB mode, we're in the right one. I want to move that. Let's move that to there. There we go, we'll do that. Why has it got red stuff on there? That doesn't like red stuff. Oh, we're in the Austrian one, so we've got Austrian 15 kilovolts now. Because you can change it, so you've got the German one, Austrian, Swiss, and then French. And the PZB mode, which is, oh, there's AFB. Oh yeah, we need to do that, don't we? Yeah, you can change the PZB mode, which we're in the correct one at the moment. We're in M, so that's fine. Yeah, I'd say probably. Well, we are. No, we're not that long of a freight train, so that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. It's just so easy to set this one. It's literally just a bunch of buttons, and that's it. RFB. 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 Okay, RFB. Let's set that to 40. Right. Yeah, alright, confirm, you got to confirm. At least click it. I don't know if there's a hotkey for confirming it. And I think that's that, I think. So we should get moving. It's an awesome train. Here we go. I love even the PZB and Cipher sounds. I mean, the Cipher sounds good. Cool. Let's run up just a little bit. So I've set this one to December. I did sort of hope we'd have a little bit of snow, but the clouds are very diddy at the moment. So yeah, this is December on the Vorarlberg, which does still look quite nice as it's sort of in the Alps. And see, Cipher's actually nice on this train. It's not someone shouting Cipher, Cipher, Cipher. It's just basically an AWS sound, which is a sort of nice-ish sound. Yeah, Zugbeeinflussung. Off we go. 50 kilometers an hour, so you've got to pop that up to about 50, and then you've got to confirm it. Confirm. There we go. It's just a really pleasant train to drive. Although there is something you probably should know, this is deluxe edition only for now. There's the Talent one. It's got the covers over the coupler as well. But let's try and get a nice screenshot of that. Oh, why are they not on? They should be on. I did set them to on, so I don't know why they're not on. Maybe not then. Why are you not on? Oh, there you go. High beams. So we don't want high beams, though, do we? But I'm going to put them on anyway. Right, let's get that to 100, which is our top speed. Actually, no, it's 120 our top speed. Yeah, our top speed is 120. Let's go. So we've got... Actually, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go to HUD and gameplay. I don't like the bar. I'm going to set it to, if I can find it. Where is it? Accessible? Yeah, accessible. Set that to simple. But then I'll get rid of the speedo here. We don't really need that. We use the one in the cab. That's much better. Now I can see how far away it is. We are off. So we got 9 kilometres to Lindor, which doesn't actually sound that... Are we doing anything else there? Oh, we are. Yeah, we are doing a bit more. I think the only thing with having that is it doesn't show our speed limit now. Let's get a flyby shot. A late flyby shot through the station. The emergency brakes will probably come on in a second from doing this. There it goes. I know, we're all good. We're still going along nicely. So we've got that 120 coming up. But yeah, Austrian signalling is basically identical to German signalling. So if you know Austrian signalling, or if you know German signalling, you won't have any issue with the Austrian signalling. Nah. Cool bridge we're going on. What are we going over? A little river? Quite a big river, actually. Yeah, across we go. I can tell I'm going to be driving this loco a lot. It's different. I mean, lots of the German freight trains, they're basically just all 185s at the moment in the game. Yeah, they're just all 185s. So it's nice to have something a little bit different. Train, you're going to start slowing down. I need you to slow down. So otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's fine. That's annoying. We just missed acknowledging whatever that was back there. Too focused on the AFB. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, alright. The break of shame. Good? Happy now? Yeah? Happy? That sounds like it's happy. Okay, Zugbeeinfluss to you too. And now we've got to try and get going again now. Let's confirm that. There you go. Nice and simple. And also this train, I believe, will have passenger services as well. Which I think will be for this route if you own the DBBR 101. So I think it's going to use the IC coaches on there. But that will be from the 26th of September. When it's full sort of release. So I don't know what we did. Is it this thing here? I think it's these things we need to acknowledge. I don't know what they mean, but I know it said acknowledge before around one of them. And it is red. So you don't really get much pre-warning for that red, do you, really? It's quite a sort of tricky one. I mean, we're going, what, 100, 120? Oh, there you go. Now it changes. Almost like some sort of approach control, I suppose. Right, don't worry, you can get that back up now. The AFB is just nice on here. I mean, the Cipher. So is this Blegens? Blegens? I think it's a Blegens, wasn't it? There was like tons of Blegens stations, but this is like the main Blegens one. Mountains are looking pretty decent. I mean, looking better than what they do on other routes, that's for sure. There's a bit more sort of detail in them. All the rock faces, and it's not just jelly. There's a lot of the sort of previous routes which had mountains in them. Some of them all right, but a Rosa line. Okay, that's not nice seeing that load in like that. But a Rosa line, the mountains were jelly, quite literally jelly. So hopefully maybe they could backdate that route and put sort of the new technology onto that. That would be great. jelly, no more jelly mountains. Right, 110. Not a fan of jelly mountains. Track joint sounds are nice in this as well. Right, let's start slowing down. See a red light staring us in the face. Is that like an intermediate signal there? There's like an intermediate one there. You see it got platform 3B, and I suppose that would be 3A up there. It is like an intermediate signal. Cool. Should get the 500 Hz magnet if there is 500 Hz magnets in Austria. Which yeah, this route is set in Austria. Well, we'll just stop sort of at the end of the platform. We won't bother sort of stopping right up near the red. I doubt anybody's going to try and board the freight train. Well, someone might. You never know. Yeah, let's just stop here. We'll get a nice screenshot actually. Sit here and try and get the Vectron. So everybody's been using the depth of field, and I try and do that, and it just doesn't do much. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. Not sure. Field of view, that's got to go in. Exposure. Actually, I think it's bright enough already, I'd say. See, some of the screenshots I've seen, it's like, bloody hell, how have you done that? But we're slightly more basic, alright? We're slightly more basic. See, let's start right up close to it and see if we can then get that depth of field working, because it should sort of blur out the background. Oh, it has. There we go. That's what we want. So it's sort of just the train sort of as the sort of star of the show. Doesn't make too much of a difference though, does it? But you know what? We'll get that. I mean, it's a little bit blurred on the side. Shall we contact the signaller? Yeah, signaller, why are you taking ages? Come on. I mean, maybe he's on his tea break or something. So we're now following the lake, which someone actually very nicely put a comment in saying that's like one of the massive, like gigantic lakes which feeds the Rhine River, which just goes basically all through Germany and like, really far through Germany. I think the Rhine River comes out, is it the Baltic Sea or Hamburg, sort of around there, something like that. And yeah, this is sort of one of the feeder lakes for it, and it's like 280 kilometres sort of all the way around the edge, which is mad. It's a big old lake. Right, what are we waiting for? Hopefully we are waiting for something. I mean, it's single track, so yeah, that's what we're waiting for. So we got to wait at the signal. We're not priority. We're freight. But it's a nice old route, this one. It's yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have a new country in the game, being Austria, which is still very similar to Germany. So it's not completely. So it's not a complete sort of alien landscape when it comes to railway stuff. I mean, the signals are basically just like German signals. So it's nice to have something I'm sort of quite familiar with, but it is different at the same time. Because when we had the Arosa line come out, I mean, the signals on there are like completely different. So it's nice to have Austria where the signals are, it's very German-esque. The railway. So it's easy to get used to. Right, we are off. Nice. Oh, there's that really ridiculously close station as well. So we come across here. So you've got a terminating platform there. Across we go. And there's the lake and the ferries and super yachts of all the rich Austrians. Or rich Germans who come on holiday here. I mean, we are basically sort of right on the border, so... It's a pretty nice bit, though. This bit here almost reminds me of Linker Rheinstrecke a little bit, sort of going along the edge of the river, and apart from the fact it's single track, which just makes it a lot nicer. Not safe to release, I don't know about that. We're speeding up. 60, wasn't it? I think 60-ish. Let's get that up. Now we've got 100. Hopefully you can hear the locomotive alright as well. You should be able to. Because now on this bit, I want to get another photo, but I don't. I'm getting obsessed with this photo mode. So you get like a nice screenshot like that. Ooh, you can see the depth of field coming in. It's all sort of blurred. I like that though. I really like that actually. I'm getting a screenshot of that. Get another one there as well. It's nice. One of those will probably be the thumbnail. It's nice in a way when the logo's blurred just a little bit. Something about it. It probably is a bit more than 100, isn't it? But we're going 100 anyway. I know. Yeah, we'll go up to 100 now. Once the back of the train has passed that speed board. Which I'd say about now. It's only a short little freight train. Diddy little one. So let's get that. We've got just over 5 kilometres to go. Yeah, that Seafer though. The Seafer is so nice. Having it not just screaming at you. It's just basically, it's just like an AWS chime. Oh, the lake's just disappeared. It's dried up. Climate change for you. Lake's dried up. Oh no, the lake's there now. Oh, we're fine. That's a double yellow. That's scary. It's getting those brakes on. That was a double yellow, so start releasing them. It's probably too late. It's probably going to come to a stop. Oh, they are coming off. We might be okay. If we get that back into throttle quite quickly. I can hear them dragging. They're squealing. They're not liking it. Oh, now it's green now. So I think that's for us. Slide all the way down for nothing. Oh, back up we go. Well, that can't be long. I'm probably going into the siding, so I have to be careful about that. It was 100. Just get back to 100. 100. Confirm. Right in the middle. Lovely. Let's go. Oh, neutral section. I think that's the warning for the new. I love that it's like two little eyes looking at you, and then for the actual neutral section, it's like 2 eyes and like a sort of almost like unhappy face. Yeah, here we are. Look, it's like an unhappy face. It's like no power here. Yeah, I don't know what it says about raising the pantograph again, but I think we have to do this. Do we have to do the circuit breaker? Yeah. I don't know if we would have to do that, but at least in the UK you don't have to do that. Well, there's the neutral section. So it's basically just bring your power back. Although it almost seems as if, because we're doing the circuit breaker again, we must have blown the circuit. So unless we had a bit of power on anyway. No clue. But we're going along nicely. Got 50 coming up, so that might be for coming in. We're going 2.5 kilometres. That might be important. Should get a signal bringing us down. Usually do. Right, yeah, there's a green over yellow there, isn't there? It's one of those sort of older type signals. So I think there's a semaphore up here. Yeah, we've got a semaphore, green over yellow. Acknowledge that. Love the way there's some semaphores on here. It's a nice mix of sort of colour and semaphore. I think we're actually coming into Germany now. I think we're coming up to the German. Lindor is Germany. Got like cut off bit of track there. Going into that little industrial area. So 1.2 kilometre. Or 1.2 of a kilometre. Yeah, looks like we're coming across here into it. Well, we can do that. Well, that was good, wasn't it? It was 9 kilometres, but I mean, that journey's felt more than 9 kilometres. So as we sort of been slowing down and speeding up, red lights. It's been quite nice. Is that for us? That might be for us. So that's probably for the main running line. I don't think. Oh, it is for us. Okay. Semaphores, hey. I think the only other route they're on is Niedertalbahn, so I'm guessing the model for the semaphore probably is actually from Niedertalbahn. So I think TSG did that. Right, 600 metres and we've got to stop. So you can feel the coldness. I've set this to December, and it's clear. Yeah, it's going to be freezing. My feet are all cold, so I'm just playing it. It's going to be an awesome route for Christmas, though. In the mountains and we've got semaphores at the end. There's people standing down there as well, having a chat, probably looking at me, like laughing, like that he's you know, he's scared he's going to spat or something. But I'll have to get there's an OBB reskin already on the Creators Club, so we'll have to get that and give it a go. Yeah, and the crossing's up ahead as well, so if we go through that red light, we're going to do double damage. I suppose that actually is still something you can't do, is go through a red light, because the game just ends still if you go through a red light, I found. Love the brake score as well. Right, uncouple vehicles. Guess that would be all of these. And do we have to go ahead? Hopefully that was the right one. Maybe it wasn't the right one. Oh, there we go. So we're going to be going... we can't get out until they've changed. Oh, there we go. The crossing's going down. So that semaphore should change in a second then. Oh, it has already. There we go. Can't go above 25. I'm going to pop that right down. In fact, let's go 15, because this is going to go quite quickly. There we go, so we've got to stop over here. Zugbeeinflussung. 45. Yes. That's just the Vectron on its own. The crossing's already gone up. They trust us not to put the reverser back to reverse and go back across the crossing. Do there like a little side in here or something? Or we just sort of just stop in? Because I think we're on the main line at the moment, so we can't obviously just be sitting here. Although it does say stop as indicated. There must be a little siding or something we're coming into. Unless this isn't the main running line. Oh, it probably then goes on to like another service, doesn't it, straight away. We're going to go past the marker. And we've probably then got to reverse all the way back. Unless it's feeling nice, and it might say this is alright. It wasn't, of course it wasn't. RFB. One thing TSW is not capable of is just giving you a little bit of leeway. Well, back we go. The little blue dot there. Now we are on the main line at the moment. We are literally blocking it. Nothing's getting out of Lindau whilst I'm here. And that surely is going to be alright. Putting the brakes on. Are you having that or nothing? What? But we're on the marker. Oh my god, alright. Back we go a tiny bit more. See what I mean about leeway? There is none. Right, there you go. Now the cab is on top of the marker. Happy? Now that, I don't know what's going on with that, but we're just going to take it as that. I mean, we've done it. We're on the marker. Unless it wants us to go a tiny bit forward. Let's do that. Stop. Has that got a third rail shoe? Don't know. No, I don't know. There's just something wrong with that because we are on the marker. So, don't know. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was a bit of Vectron on the Vorarlberg. Links can be found in the usual places. Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all and take care. Bye guys.